Many people do pujas for various deities. And they do for puja for Guru also. What should be our attitude for doing puja? There's a system of puja called Panchayatana. Panchayatana means 5 deities are worshipped: Vishnu, Shakti, Shiva, Ganesha, and Surya, sun. Because people worship different type of deities. They come from different vasana and samskara. They worship different type of deities. So Shankaracharya brought a concept that there's a main deity and then upadevatas. So Vishnu is the deity, main deity. It can be other devatas, can be upadevatas. Shiva can be the main deity, other devatas can be upadevatas. That's how you can do Panchayatana puja. That's what he said. So people do like that. Multiple deities, because doing puja, upasana is very natural for most of the people. They'll be uncomfortable if they do upasana of one deity and miss the other deity. So that's why one pradhana devata, main deity, and other upadevata. That's how you do puja. Most of the people in their spiritual journey, they'll be upasakas. They'll do upasana of one deity or the other deity. The deity will give them bhukti and show the path of mukti. Upasana will purify the person for liberation. Bhukti means success in life, which may be health, wealth, power, position, children, many things in life, or dharma, artha, kama. For these reasons, people do upasana of deity. When they do upasana of deity, to reduce the confusion, they will have main devata and upadevata, pradhana devata and upadevata, so that they feel no deity gets angry with them. But as you do upasana and mind becomes more and more and more and more purer, finally you will get a realized master or Sadguru in life. When Sadguru comes in your life, the upasana of the deity has resulted in the Sadguru. Sadguru is the final, ultimate. Now the question comes, do I have to do upasana of Sadguru and deity, or do I have to do upasana of deity in the form of Sadguru? The conflict can come in the mind of the people. Guru and deity. Sadguru is the ultimate culmination. All upasana will purify the mind, chitta shuddhi. The deity will take that upasaka to the Sadguru, or deity will appear in the form of Sadguru. This is what we have heard in the life of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. He was doing Kali Upasaka. He was doing puja of Kali, Mother Kali. And one day, the Mother Kali appears to him in the form of Totapuri, Guru, Gnana. Then Totapuri teaches him to drop the form of Mother Kali and focus on the self and be Atma Gnani. That's where Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was called Gadadhara, becomes Paramahamsa, enlightened one. So what happened here? The deity is called Ishvara, Ishwari. In the female deity, the Kali is called Ishwari. And Ishwari appears in the form of Guru, Totapuri. And finally, realization happens, Atma. Ishwara, Guru, Atmiti. Ishwara is Guru, and that is Atma. So, Ishwara, Guru, Atma, this Murti Vibhaga, we should not do. We should understand they are one reality. Form we should not divide into 3. Ishvara, Guru, Atma. Because one reality is appearing as 3. So the guideline for a sadhaka is Guru and Ishvara are one. Shiva Guru, Guru Shiva. Both are one. That understanding is required during Upasana, whichever way. You may do Shiva Upasana, understand it goes to Guru, and you may do Guru Upasana, then you understand that it will be received by all deities. That's why there's a shloka in Sanskrit. Akashat patitam toyam yata gacchati sagaraha sarvadeva namaskaraha keshavam prati gacchati. So what they say, the clouds pour water in the form of rains. And many rivers take the water and finally go to ocean. Similarly, the upasana done for any deity ultimately reaches the Brahman, Sadguru. So that way, all upasana phala is ultimately Sadguru or Brahman, Parabrahma. Parabrahma, Narayana, Sadguru, all mean same thing. So that is the upasana. So when you do upasana of any deity, understand that ultimately it reaches Sadguru. Or if you do Sadguru upasana, understand that all deities will be pleased by upasana, doing upasana of Sadguru. It's like when you put water to the root of a tree, the entire tree gets nourished. So the root of spiritual root is the Sadguru, Parabrahma. When you do upasana for Parabrahma or Sadguru, entire manifestation of all deities, everything they get satisfied. So that is the understanding required. Akashat patitam toyam yatagachit sagara sarva deva namaskara keshampati. Offering a namaskar to any devata will finally reach Sadguru, Keshava, Narayana. So that is the meaning of the shloka. So what should be guideline? Murti viveda vibhajana. Do not make the distinction in the form. The essence is same. Essence of Sadguru, essence of Sadguru, essence of deity, essence of Atma, self. They are all one and same. With that understanding, we have to do puja. Now, how should we do prayer? Whom do we pray? So the prayer is possible. The deities of two types, Nirguna and Saguna. Nirakara and Sakara. Nirakara, Sadguru is Nirakara. Parabrahma is Nirakara. Okay. The same Sadguru who is Nirakara will appear as Saguna form in the form of Guru. Same deity who is Narayana, Parabrahma, appears in the Saguna form as Vishnu and other deities. The prayer can be done for Saguna form. For Nirguna form, there is no prayer possible. Nirguna form, Jnana is possible, for merger is possible. Realization is possible. So Nirguna form or Nirakara form is for Mukti. Saguna form is for Bhakti. Bhakti to Mukti is the way. Worshipping Saguna will lead to Mukti. For example, Guru Gita is there. Guru Gita is each there are different types of upasana. Shri Vidya upasana is the upasana of Devi. Vishnu Sahasranama, through Vishnu Sahasranama you can do upasana of Vishnu. Shiva Sahasranama you can do upasana of Shiva. Shiva, Devi, Vishnu, all of them are Saguna forms. With forms. With forms you do, it is easier to do with the forms also. You can think and visualize and do form. Saguna form of Parabrahma is your Guru. Your Guru is a Saguna form, Saguna Brahma, and Nirakara is Nirguna Brahma, Parabrahma. Nirakara is not visible. Saguna Brahma or Saguna form of the Guru, through teaching, will take it to Nirakara, Nirguna, Nirakara. So Saguna form of the Guru is the ultimate form of the deity for Upasana. All deities are there. For example, Vishnu is there. Vishnu is Maya Adisha. He will take care of your Maya. Devi is there. She will take care of your protection. Anna, what is it? Dana, Danya, Sampattu, all those Ashtalakshmis, all those things take care. Shiva will take care of your Dana. Finally, Guru in the form of Saguna form will take you from Adnana to Saguna to Nirguna. All deities will be still up to Saguna form. They will take care of you, protect you, okay, for Bhukti. Dharma, Artha, Kama. But they will show the way of moksha. Because when the mind gets purified through sadhana, moksha will open up. For moksha, Guru has to come in your life. Saguna form of the Guru has to come, human form, and that human form of the Guru will finally show the Nirguna form. So Guru Upasana starts with the Saguna form. Then the Saguna form of the Guru, through his teaching, he will show you the Nirguna form. Nirguna form is Nirakara, Mukti. Saguna form is Bhakti and Mukti, success in life. So how do I synchronize both? So whichever deity you have come through, you understand to worship the deity, understanding that all whatever worship of deity go to Sadguru only. Or think of Sadguru, upasana of Sadguru, understand whatever upasana I do Sadguru, it will go to all the deities. Like if you put the water at the root, it will go to the whole tree. Like that you have to think. Do upasana. So this is done, required, because our mind gets split between the two forms. Oh, my deity, my guru. The deity is separate from guru. Then what will happen? The split mind, jnana does not stay. So we have to have you should not do any separation between the deity and the guru in doing upasana. So that's why this principle to illustrate, many of our temples do puja of Lord in different ways. Yesterday we had gone to Krishna temple. Krishna temple, Sri Krishna is dressed as a Devi, Saraswati, some different deities, to show that one Parabrahma appears in the form of many deities. Okay, Krishna only appears as Saraswati, Krishna only appears as Lakshmi, like that, to show the same deity is worshipped, decorated in different forms. So then there is a misconception that we in Sanatana Dharma we have 36 crore devatas. 36 crore devatas. This is a confusion which is created by English language translation. It's called Mukkoti devatas. So we have to understand the difference between devatas, Ishvara, and Parabrahma. Parabrahma is pure awareness, Nirguna Nirakara. Only Mukti is possible with Parabrahma. Mukti. Bhakti is possible with Ishvara, manifest form. Ishvara plays many roles in the world for functioning of the world. He can play the role of Brahmaji, he can play the role of Vishnu, he can play the role of Shiva, he can play the role of Shakti, he can play the role of Sadguru. Ishvara only plays the role. Depending on the role, we call that as a Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, and Shakti. The roles are called by different names. Deity is only one, Ishvara, the Lord. And Ishvara is none other than Brahman, Parabrahman. So the all worship is for Ishvara only, one deity only. Now what about Mukkoti Devatas? So these Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara are nothing but form of Ishvara, Lord. There's only one deity we worship, not many. Through different forms, because of different roles, that's all. Right? You have to understand the between role and the deity. Role and the Pradhan Devata. So let's say you are a woman, you go to office, you become officer, you become, in front of husband, you become wife, in front of the daughter, you become child, mother. Same woman plays many roles. Same Ishvara plays many roles. These roles and powers of Ishvara are called deities. So now we worship many deities in that sense. Lakshmi, Durga, Saraswati, okay, Narayana, Shiva, Vishnu. They're all Puranic deities, Puranic devatas, Puranic deities. But all are nothing but none other than Ishvara manifesting in a specific role for a specific purpose. Ishvara's power appearing in different way. So we worship only one deity, which is called Ishvara. We don't worship many deities. Then where is this concept of 36 crore devatas came? That came from one of the shlokas in Upanishad. Mukkoti devata. Mukkoti devata are not the Ishvara. Ishvara is the deity. Ishvara is the Devat. Ishvara is the God. The devatas are servants of God. They are functioning. They are office bearers of the God. Office bearers of the universe. So devatas should not be confused. They are called, in English, they are called demigods. Demigods are not necessary. We don't have to worship demigod. We don't worship demigod. If in Bhagavatam, the villages of Sri Krishna, Gokulam, they were doing puja of Indra. Indra is a demigod. So then Sri Krishna says, why are you doing puja of Indra? Do puja of Govardhana Parvata itself. So then Indra gets angry and pours rain. Indra is a demigod there. So God and demigod, we have to should not confuse. God is only one, Ishvara. The word God stands for G-O-D, generator, operator, destroyer. God is only one for us. We don't have many gods, many goddesses. Many gods and goddesses are nothing but representation of one God, based on the function, based on the role they play. No. Don't come. So their God is only one. Okay, Shiva, Narayana, Shiva, Vishnu, Brahma, Maheshwara, all are nothing but a form of Ishvara appearing in different form for Shashti, Sthiti, Samvara, generation, operation, destruction. And in the Devi form for Maya, in Sadguru form for liberation. So that's why Ishvara only is the deity. Saguna Brahma. Okay. So this deity, Ishvara, there are a lot of servants. They're called Devatas for functioning in the world. Ishvara appears in Ishvara is Saguna. Entire manifest world is Ishvara. Saguna, Ishvara has many deities working under him. They're called Devatas. There are 36 types, not 36 Devatas also. There are not 36 crores also. Koti in the Upanishad represents 36 types, not crores. In English it is translated as crores, which is wrongly done. So they are actually 12 Adityas, 12 forms of sun, 12 Rudras, 11 Rudras, Ekadasha Rudras, and some Vasus. Like that, there are 36 types of Devatas. These Devatas will do many functions. Aditya, the sun god, will take care of the eyes. Then he becomes Chakshu Devata. They are doing functioning. So Devatas are the office bearers. You can compare like this. The Prime Minister is like a Ishvara. Lot of Prime Ministers, lot of IAS officers like Devatas. IAS officers will do the work for Prime Minister. So Prime Minister himself, when he goes to the house, he is husband. When he is the son, he becomes a father. When he comes to office, he becomes Prime Minister. Like that, Ishvara, when he takes care of creation, is called Brahma. When he takes care of sustenance, is called Vishnu. When he takes care of destruction, is called Shiva. When he takes care of Maya, he is called Maya Shakti. When he gives Dana, he is called Sadguru. Ishvara only is appearing as many. We worship only one God, Ishvara. Okay, Ishvara is the God in Vedas. Now, in Purana, the same Ishvara is worshipped in different forms. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, Shakti, Durga, Ganapati, based on the role and power shown. That's called Puranic gods. But Devatas are called demigods. They are not gods. Vedic God is only one. Ishvara, Saguna Brahma. Puranic gods are various names and forms given to the Vedic God called Ishvara. In Veda also these names come. Okay. Vishnu, Shiva, Shakti and all. They are nothing but various powers of Brahman manifested in different forms. So, how do you worship? Always worship one God, Ishvara, Saguna Brahma, for all bhukti, dharma, artha, kama. Then if you worship Ishvara properly, Ishvara will be pleased. Then he will give you Sadguru in the Saguna form, finally Nirguna form for moksha. Nirguna form is for moksha. Saguna form is for bhakti. Is it clear? Any questions are there from anybody on Zoom? That will come back. So anybody has in Sanatana Dharma, see there is a concept of whom do I pray? Whom do I pray? So for prayer to happen, they say Bhakta and Bhagavan, deity and devotee. Two is required. When there's no two, one, there's no prayer, there's silence. So the devotee starts with the understanding that I am there and deity is there. There's a duality. So then, as the people may start Sri Vidya Upasana, people may start Vishnu Upasana or Ganesha Upasana. Finally, as the mind becomes purer and purer, the deity takes the form of a Sadguru, Guru, and teaches Dana. Upasana is for Chitta Shuddhi and Dana is for Moksha. So now, when the Chitta Shuddhi is happening, the devotee may have some desires. I want this, I want this, I want that, I want that, my child, promotion for my child, good marks for my children, okay, money. So what is called bhukti, dharma, artha, kama. For that he will do it, puja for the deity. The puja for the deity for any benefit in the world is called kamya karma. Kamya karma, when you do, it has to be very precise. It should be as per the prescribed in Vedas. Otherwise, what happens? Deity will get angry. It's like for Kamya Karma, you are inviting deity to your house and doing puja. And if you don't do puja properly, deity will get angry. It's like inviting a guest to my house, not taking care, respecting him properly, then the guest will get angry instead of helping you. Okay? So that's why the puja for the deity for Kamya Karma has to be done very properly. Whereas for Nishkama Karma, for Loka Kalyana, for service, for show of love of God, the precision is not important. Your heart is important. That's what Sri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. Palam patram pushpam toyam. You can give me water, you can give me flower, you can give me milk. Doesn't matter, I will be pleased because I love only your heart. So there are two pujas of two types, Kamya Karma and Nishkama Karma. Kamya Karma has to be always proper. Nishkama Karma has to be based on love. So when you do puja for the deity, we do prayer. We have a big prayer. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, Chaturida Purushat, Siddhartham, Patra, Pautra, Dana, Bho Sampatti, Dana Sampatti. I have to have children, I have to have grandchildren, I have to have money, power, position. We have a big list of prayer. Okay. So that's for Kamya Karma. For Nishkama Karma, for selfless service, and for the love of God, what prayer is there? Bhagavan knows everything. He knows how to take care of me. I don't need to ask anything. I have to ask something means there's a prayer. But I don't need to ask anything. I only praise the deity, grateful to deity. All I do is for grace of Bhagavan. There's only praise. The praise in Sanskrit is called stuti. Prayer is asking something, it's called prarthana. Stuti should be our way of life in Nishkama Karma. Think of the glory of God. Think of the greatness of God. Think of the grace. The more you think of grace and gratefulness, the deity will be pleased. It's called Nishkama Karma. You don't have to ask anything. Everything what is needed for your life will be taken care. That's what's grace. Things will come from different directions when it's required. Of course, you have to keep doing your job. Whereas prarthana for some Kamya Karma. Always we should think of stuti so that we place the deity. So Guru Stuti, Guru Gita, all those things will bring more and more grace into our life and protect us. You don't have to ask anything because you know that the deity knows. So here I have to understand the difference between need and want. What I need in my life and what I want in my life. The want comes from the ego. Need comes from my existential requirement, my prarabdha karma, my karma. Today, ask yourself, is your need met? Do you get up when you get up in the morning? Is world there? 5 elements, big world is there provided for you. A clean air is provided for you. Water is provided for you. Your heart, lungs, breathing is going on. Your whole body is functioning. Billions of cells in your nervous systems are functioning. Is that what you need for living? It's already given. The food is given in the form of various fruits or whatever is that. The need is taken care. And need of spiritual evolution also, what is required for spiritual evolution also, need is taken care. Right time, right guru will come, right experience will come, right understanding will come. All those things are taken care by the deity. So we have to learn how to be thankful to the deity. That's all. Don't have to ask, give me this, give me this. You understand the deity knows. Prasada. That's called prasada. Blessing is there. So you don't ask blessing. It's asked like, first of all, the problem for us to ask blessing is we don't know what we need. We know only what we want. Want comes from the ego, want from the society. What we need comes from our evolution requirements. Evolution. How do you get that? So say, Bhagavan, you know everything. Show me the light. Show me the path. Bless me. I'm thankful to your grace. I live in your blessing. I live in your grace. The moment you understand, your heart is filled, overfilled, then you become one with the deity. The blessings will flow. So this actually is a play point where duality collapses. Deity and devotee become one. Only when there's two, there's a prayer. When they are one, where is the prayer? So this is where, and when there's in the oneness, there's silence, peace. So this is what prayer is all about. What is want? Understand the need between want and I'll tell you. I am hungry, food is required. Somebody comes and gives a dosa. Dosa is the need to stomach your pillar from. No. I want a masala dosa. I want a ghee masala dosa. And dosa has to be roasted properly. So this is a want. So Bhagavan, understand, Bhagavan provides for all your needs without you asking. And all your needs of evolution, he takes care. All that you have to learn is how to grateful to the Ishwar. Any questions? Any questions for people on Zoom?
Guruji, Saguna, Ishwara Saguna Rupa andre Akara irutta?
Saguna is with form. See, for example, Ishwara, right? Ishwara, the form is the Virat Rupa idella. The Virat form, the question is Saguna means there is a form. So, Saguna form of Ishwara is Virat. The whole world is form of Ishwara. Then Avatara Purusha is a form of Ishwara, like that.
ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸಗುಣ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನೇ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಲ್ವಾ?
ಸಗುಣ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನೇ.
ವಿರಾಟ್ ರೂಪನೇ ನಾವು ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಸಗುಣ ಉಪಾಸನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ.
ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನ?
ವಿರಾಟ್ ರೂಪನೇ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು.
ವಿರಾಟ್ ರೂಪ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಅವತಾರ ಪುರುಷ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ವಿರಾಟ್ ರೂಪ as ಸಗುಣ ರೂಪ, ಅವತಾರ ಪುರುಷ. Each upasana has a certain phala. Each upasana has a different phala.
ನಿರ್ಗುಣ ರೂಪ ಆದ್ರೆ? ನಿರ್ಗುಣ ರೂಪ ಆದ್ರೆ?
ನಿರ್ಗುಣ ರೂಪ ಉಪಾಸನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಜ್ಞಾನ. ನಿರ್ಗುಣ ಉಪಾಸನೆ ಇಸ್ ಜ್ಞಾನ.
ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆಯಿಂದ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಹೋಗೋದು.
ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ದ್ವೈತ ಉಪಾಸನ. ಸ್ತುತಿ ಇಸ್ ಅದ್ವೈತ ಉಪಾಸನ. ಭಗವಾನ್ ಯು ನೋ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್. ಮುಕ್ತಿ.
ಸ್ತುತಿಯಿಂದ ಅದ್ವೈತ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದು.
ಫ್ರಮ್ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನಾ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಟು ಸ್ತುತಿ, ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ತುತಿ ಟು ಅದ್ವೈತ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ, ಜ್ಞಾನ.
ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಇದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್. ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್.
Okay, so we start with prarthana where there is a duality, where we keep on asking for want. Bhagavan will satisfy the want also with the kamya karma. Then gradually from prarthana we move into stuti, praise and grace. Then gradually mind becomes purified. Guru will appear in your life. Sadguru will appear in your life. Dana is given. From there you go to nirguna, nirakara, mukti. So prarthana to stuti to ಜ್ಞಾನ, ಧ್ಯಾನ, ಮುಕ್ತಿ.
ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬರೀ ಅರಿವಿನ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಲ್ಲೋದು ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಸರ್ವಂ ಖಲು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ, ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನೇ. ಅಹಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಾಸ್ಮಿ, ಶುದ್ಧ ಚೈತನ್ಯವೇ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕಡೆ ಇದೆ.
ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾನೇ,
ನಿಜವಾದ ನಾನೇ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ಯಾರ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಎನಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆನ್ ಝೂಮ್? ಸತ್ಯವತಿ ಅವರೇ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಜಿ, ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು.
ಪೂರ್ಣಿಮಾ, ಕಾಂತಿ?
No Prabhuji, all clear, very nice.
So I understood the difference. Prarthana to stuti to jnana. That is how.
Yes.
Prarthana is duality. Stuti is praise and gratitude. Purification leads to jnana.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. So next question. Is there any questions for people here?